Welcome everyone, welcome to your yoga session. Today we're going to be going and doing a yoga trip to the seaside. But before we get going to the seaside, let's come and say hello to our breath and our body. We're going to come and say hello to our breath, doing a little breathing exercise, and then we're going to come and warm up our bodies before we go and see what we can spy near and far at the seaside. So let's come and sit down. Finding a comfortable seat. You might be sitting cross-legged like me, or you may be kneeling. Whatever's comfortable so that you can sit up nice and tall. And we're going to come and breathe with the chime. So we're going to do our flower breath. We're going to listen to the chime. We're going to pick a flower. We're going to smell that flower. And then we're going to blow. Great, let's do that a couple more times. Picking the flower, smelling, and blowing. One last time. Picking our flower, smelling, and blowing. Great. Okay, so let's come and say hello to our bodies now. We're going to come and warm up our bodies. So we're going to come into our L-shaped sitting. We're going to bring our legs out long in front of us. And we're just going to come and wiggle our toes. We're going to say, hello toes, good morning toes, giving them a little wiggle. We can bring our toes towards us. Hello toes, goodbye toes, point them away. Hello toes, goodbye toes. Hello toes. Coming to say hello to the backs of our legs as well. Goodbye toes. And then we're going to come and do a little body pat, saying hello, coming to say hello to the whole of our body. So let's start by giving our legs a little pat. Patting on our legs, around the knees. To our thighs. Hello legs, all the muscles in our legs, giving them a little bit of a pat to wake them up. Great, and then we're going to come find our tummies, but we're going to give our tummy a rub. So let's come and give our bellies, our tummies a rub, just using the heel of your hand to gently massage around the belly, around your tummy button. Oh, it feels nice. Give my tummy a rub. Nice and gentle. And then we're going to come and find our chest. Come and say hello to our chest. So, and we're going to use our fingertips. We're going to do a bit of tapping on our chest. Tapping on our chest. Hello, chest. And now let's take a deep breath in together, and we're going to make the sound R whilst we're tapping on our chest. Okay, so breathing in. And then finding our shoulders, a little bit of squeezing on our shoulders. So squeezing at the tops of your shoulders, the back, the front. And then let's come and say hello to our backs. So a bit tricky behind us, we'll say hello to our lower back with both our hands, and then moving up as high as we can. We'll have to come over the top, saying hello to this side of my back and then to the other side. And then let's take our hands and pat down our arms. Hello arms, give yourself a little clap. Well done everyone. And then we're going to come and say hello to our face. And we're going to use our very soft and gentle fingers. We're going to use our pitter-patter fingers, imagining it's like raindrops on your face. So just pitter-patter all around your mouth, your cheeks. Oh, it should feel nice and soft and gentle over your nose, around your eyes and forehead. Pitter-patter. Raindrops, or perhaps like snowflakes landing on your face, and all along the top of your head, and the side of your head, and the back of your head. Great. Great. Okay, so let's come up to standing now. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. So we're like a tabletop. We're going to tuck our toes under, lift our knees up, let our hips come back. This is our downward dog pose. Shaped a bit like a V. We're going to walk our feet forwards, come and let our arms dangle, and just come to roll up to standing. So we're just going to come and do our sun salutation song now. So some of you may have done this with me before, some of you may never have done it before, so it's great fun. I'm going to put on some music. We're going to just dance and move around and then follow the movements as best you can. So I'm just going to come up here and turn the music on. Come on, we don't want to have technical difficulties. Let's see. Here we go. Sun salutation dance for Now just moving your body.
Sun salutation, dance for the sun.
Move your arms and your legs, whatever you want. How does your body want to move
We
today?
can do a sun salutation.
Might want to move fast.
Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. I can do it, you can do it. We can do a sun salutation.
Then coming to the top of your mat.
Stretch
Just
up
making sure you've got space
high,
behind you.
hang down low.
Tickle your toes.
Feet jump back,
Just like a frog.
belly
Step
on
back.
the ground.
Belly on the ground.
Look at the
Look
sun.
at the sun.
Now
Then coming
downward
back to our downward dog.
dog.
To that V shape
And
we did before. Breathing in.
and breathe. Feet jump up,
Just like a frog.
hang down low.
Tickle your toes.
Stretch up
Stretch
high,
to the sun.
mountain
Look what
pose.
you've done. Just taking a moment to notice how you
Stretch
feel.
up high,
To the sun.
hang down low.
Tickle your toes.
Feet jump back,
Just like a frog.
belly on the ground.
Just like a snake.
Look at the sun. Now downward dog.
Knees, making that V shape.
And breathe. And breathe. Feet jump up.
Just like a frog.
Hang down low.
Tickle your toes.
Stretch up high.
To the sun.
Mountain
Look
pose.
what you've done, everyone. Now we'll do a bit more dancing.
Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. I can do it, you can do it. We can do a sun salutation. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. Sun salutation, dance for the sun. I can do it, you can do it. We can do a sun salutation.
Oh, well done, everyone. Let me just come and turn this off. So notice how you feel after having done that movement. Let's just come take a moment to sit. Notice maybe how your breathing is. Notice how your heartbeat feels. Maybe your heart is beating a little bit faster than it was before. Just coming to notice. So we're going to do another kind of flower breathing now. We did our flower breathing where we picked our flower. Now we're going to do a flower breath where we're going to imagine our two hands are flowers. We're going to bring our fingertips together. Our petals are all closed. And as we breathe in, we're going to open our petals. So breathing in, opening your petals, breathing out and closing. You can breathe out through your nose or your mouth. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Right. I think we've warmed up our bodies and now we're ready to go to the seaside. What do you reckon? Should we get going? Okay, so we're going to go on our yoga bicycles today. So coming to put your feet in front of you, with your feet down flat, we're going to lower down with our magical rope. Imagine you've got this rope, it's helping you to lower down very slowly. And we're going to find our backs on the mat. We're going to come and find our pedals with our feet on our special yoga bike. So find your pedals. We're going to hold onto our handlebars and you can let the upper arm be flat on the floor. Okay, and we're going to come and start pedaling. Off we go. Pedaling along on our bikes. Off we go to the seaside. I love the seaside. Can't wait to see what we might find there. And I think we're starting to go up a bit of a hill. We're going to have to use all the muscles in our strong legs to get up this hill. So pedaling slowly, slowly up the hill, pushing with your legs. Well done, everyone. We're nearly at the top. Oh, we're nearly at the top. Oh, we're there. We're going to go a bit faster. Faster, faster, faster as we go down the other side. Let's take our feet off the pedals. Whee! Ah, great. But let's keep going. We're not there yet. Oh my goodness, and I actually see another even bigger hill. Oh, do you think you can do it? I think you can. Come on, let's use those muscles. Let's get them nice and strong. Pushing on our pedals. Up we go, up this even bigger hill. Up we go. Slowly, slowly up the hill. We're nearly at the top. Here we are, we're down the other side. Faster, faster, faster. Feet off the pedals. Whee! Oh, well done everyone. Let's bring our knees in. Give them a little bit of a hug. Rock a little bit from side to side. And we're going to take our hands behind our knees and we're going to rock ourselves up to sitting. So here we are. Here we are at the seaside. Ah, just looking around. Maybe you can feel the breeze on your face and you can hear the sound of the seagulls and the sound of the ocean. And look, when I look far away over there, I can see the waves, all the waves going up far. Let's come and do our wavy knees. So let's bring our feet in front of us. We've got our hands behind us and we're just going to come and wave our knees from side to side. Not sure if that really sounds like a wave, but maybe you can make some wave sound effects at home. Waving your knees from side to side. And out there actually, let's have a look through our binoculars. Out there on the waves, I can see a little boat. A boat on the waves, and it's not just any old boat, it's a sailboat. So let's come and do our boat pose. So we're going to come and put our feet together like this. So we've got our feet together. And now it's a sailing boat, which means it needs the wind. The wind blows into its sail. Let's come and make our sail by putting our fingers at the top there, and we're going to come and rock a little bit from side to side. Let's see if we can get our boat to go a little bit faster. Let's come and make some wind for our sailboat. So let's take a big breath in, breathing in and blowing. Can you do a big blow out? Oh look, my sailboat's going a little bit, maybe it needs a bit more wind. It's starting to slow down again, breathing in and blowing. Well done everyone. Is your sailboat sailing along the waves as well? Great. And then let's bring our arms down and bring our legs in. So one of my favourite things I love doing when I go to the seaside is having a little paddle. Do you want to come and have a paddle with me? What do you think? Will it be fun? Let's come onto our hands and knees. Again, let's tuck our toes under and we're going to lift our knees and our hips up. We're going to come back into our downward dog pose. Bending and straightening one leg, and then we're going to walk our feet forwards again towards our hands. We're going to let our hands be loose like floppy spaghetti, and we're going to come and roll up. Head and neck coming last. Ooh, coming to stand. Now, what do you think? Should we have a little go in this water? I think it might be quite cold. Why don't we come and dip in one toe and see how that feels? So let's just lift up one leg. We can put our hands on our hips. We're going to come dip in our toe. If you're a bit wobbly, you can always hold on to something, onto the wall. Ooh, it's so cold, so cold. Let's come and do the other side. Ooh, freezing as well. But I tell you what, I think I want to be brave and I want to go into the water. So how about we go in? You're going to come with me? And I know what we can do once we're in the water. Oh, it's so cold. Let's come and do some jumping. Let's come and splash and jump. That will warm us up. 1, 2, 3. Shall we do it again? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's better. I feel much warmer now. Oh, I'm a bit wet too. So let's come and have a look and see what we can see close by on this seashore here. I can see over there a rock pool. And often in rock pools, there are sea creatures that live in the rock pool. Shall we go and see if we can meet any of them and see who's there? Let's come over to our rock pool. Take our feet nice and wide and come and bend our knees. And let's have a look into this rock pool and see who we can see. Oh, I see a little animal scuttling along. It's got some pinchers. Let's come and do our pinchers. Yeah, that's right, you guessed it. It's a crab. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Now crabs also walk sideways because of the way that their bodies are shaped. They walk along, they walk sideways. So we're going to come and see if we can do some crab walking. So putting your feet flat, taking your hands behind you, we're going to come and lift up. See if we can make this tabletop shape. So you can stay here. If you want to come and try and do some crab walking, you can try and do some sideways walking. Try to keep your tabletop shape going from side to side. Well done. Ooh, walking like a crab, side to side, and then coming back and lowering down. Now, should we come and see what else we might find in our rock pool? Let's come to our kneeling position. Seated mountain, this is called, and I'm just going to rock a little bit from side to side. Just feeling the tops of our feet and our ankles. Let's come and have a look and see what else is in there. Oh, wow. You can see a really cool little animal. A seahorse. A seahorse in our rock pool. Brilliant. Okay, so let's come and do our seahorse pose. So for our seahorse pose, we're going to come up to kneeling. I'll come to face this side so you can see. And we're going to use our hands to make some little fins. They have fins on the back of their body. Our fingers are going to be their little frilly fins, and then we're going to use our elbows as well to make their back fin. And we're going to see if we can lift up our legs and come and make a tail. Now, it can be a little bit difficult to balance on the knees. What we can do is we can bring our fins down forward, and we can lift and make our tail like this. Okay, and then you can see if you can keep your tail up and bring your fins up into our seahorse pose. Whee! Well done. Now, maybe one last creature. Let's come, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our legs out wide. So we're going to come into this wide-legged sitting, have our legs around the rock pool, and we're going to come and we're going to look over to one side, through the middle, and looking over to the other side. And we're going to come and do that a couple more times, looking over to one side, through the middle, and over to the other side. Okay, and one more time, going over and through the middle. And I can see a tiny little creature there. Tiny little creature, a creature that lives on the land and in the sea. And it has a shell. That's right, it's a sea snail. Should we come and do our sea snail pose? Now I'm just aware, before we come to our sea snail pose, I'm just going to turn on my light because the sun has gone in a little bit. It's too dark. So let's come and do our sea snail pose. So we're going to come and find our kneeling position again, and we're going to come into our child pose, this is called, or rock. So we've got our knees together, we're going to let our body come and rest forward on our legs. Our hands are going to be by our side, our foreheads down. So we're in our shell. Safe in our shell, but we are a curious little snail, and we might want to come and peek out and see what we can see. So let's come to lift up our head, and then let's bring one arm forward. This can be an antenna, and the other little antennas. Oh, and maybe something's come along to give us a little fright. Let's put our antennas back in and tuck ourselves back in, being our sea snail. Oh, nice and cozy. Great. Coming all the way up. Well, we're going to come and have a little rest now. So I hope you enjoyed meeting some of those sea creatures, the seahorse and the crab and the sea snail, seeing the boats. And we're actually going to come and do a rest as another sea creature. So we're going to come and do our starfish rest. So if you want to, you might want to put on some socks. Just make sure you're nice and warm, and try and see if you've got some space. So I'm going to move myself out to spread your legs wide. So just like we did for that wide-legged sitting, but we're going to do it lying down, and we're going to spread our arms out wide as well. So we're going to be like a starfish. So let's come and lie ourselves down, spreading the legs wide and the arms wide. Coming to imagine that you're a starfish lying on the beach. We're going to come and be still as a starfish. Feeling the waves washing over you as you lie on the sandy beach, still as a starfish. Just enjoying, relaxing. You can stretch through your starfish fingers and toes. Notice how it feels to make yourself wide and big like this, stretching through the arms, your arms and your legs. And then as we come to breathe in, we're going to imagine that there's a little light glowing at the centre of our starfish body, and it can be, you can choose whatever colour light you would like to have glowing at the centre of your body. As you breathe in, just imagine that light glowing brightly. And as you breathe out, that light travels down your starfish arms and legs and lights up the tips of your starfish arms and legs. So breathing out, tips of your legs glow. Breathing in, your starfish belly glows. As you breathe out, the light lights up at the tips of your toes and your fingers. Breathing in back to your belly. Breathing out to the fingers and the toes. Lighting up. And then as you breathe out this time, the light fades away. And we're going to come and bring our starfish arms and legs in. And we're going to come and wrap our arms around our legs and give ourselves a big cuddle. Well done for coming and doing some yoga today. Give yourself a hug. I love myself. I love my body. Just saying that to yourself. Having some thankfulness for your body. Great. And then from there, let's put our feet down. Going to let the knees fall over to one side. Come and roll over, pushing into our hand, coming up to sitting. We're going to come and notice how we feel. How do you feel after your yoga seaside journey? Hopefully you're feeling good and ready for the rest of your day, whatever you've got coming next. Let's bring our hands in front of our heart centers, in front of our chests. And we're just going to bow to each other. We're going to say namaste, which means I bow to you. So we're just going to say namaste and bow to each other. Namaste. Take care, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you soon for our next yoga session. Bye-bye.